Gun gang, this is KCMOGUNZ, and you should know that this channel is equipped, lit with the most modified shit that you should probably go get. Check it out. Today, I'm gonna run you through a little cleaning video of how I clean my pistols after the range day. I'm not gonna front. When I clean my pistols, I go super duper in depth. And I've seen people clean their weapon in 3 minutes. I've seen 5, 7. I take 15 to 20 minutes to clean my weapon, bro. Because I want my stuff to be just like it was out of the box. I mean, just super duper clean. Like, you can white glove it and not get nothing off of it. Maybe not that deep, but I do take care of business when I clean. I can go out and shoot 50 rounds and I'm gonna clean it like I shot 500. When I go to the range, I clean my weapon that night. If I don't clean it that night, then it's not gonna sit for more than 3 days. I have to do it. I just gotta get it. And it ain't gonna hurt it at the end of the day. I could run it one day and then I could run it 3 more times after that and not clean it. The weapon's gonna function. That's just how they built. But for me, I gotta take care of mine because I love pistols, firearms so much, rifles, all of that so much that I don't let mine sit there with dirt on it. Again, it's not gonna hurt it, but that's just how I run it. That's the way KCMOGUNZ get down with this armory, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go over some supplies on what you need to clean it, and then we're gonna get right into it. So first things first, you gotta have a set of towels. I got a towel right here that's got a little bit of thickness on it. And I don't even know what this is. It's not a microfiber cloth. It's not, I don't know where I got it. So I got a garage full of stuff and I came across a box of this stuff and boom, here it is. It's really thin. I'm sorry, I can't explain about what it is, but this right here is money. It's pretty stuff out here that you can buy that's about this thickness, this thin, that can help you out if you clean your pistol. If you into that, you need to have yourself some Q-tips. First of all, I got this kit off Amazon. It was pretty cheap. It's got everything I need in it. Not everything, but a few things. Because like I said, I clean my stuff a lot, so I run out of my supplies quick. So we got some patches right here. And then I got a couple bags of Q-tips to come in. Look on, you know what I'm saying, Amazon, if you into something like this. I mean, there's plenty of stuff in there that's cheap at a low price, and it'll set you up. So check that out on Amazon if you're interested in that. You need some kind of oil to clean your weapon. What I use is this right here. It's called Vulcan. This is the Vulcan weapon oil. And it's really money because it's got this little needle on there. You can get that oil in those little tight spots and not apply too much. Also got from Vulcan this carbon killer. It's pretty dope. I haven't had no problems with it. The odor on it ain't too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like shooter lube. I haven't used shooter lube, but I watch my boy over there at Tactical Toolbox all the time. And he's real big on shooter lube. I think they sponsor him sometimes. Apparently that has no smell. But the smell doesn't bother me. I actually like the smell of COP. I don't want to be smelling like COP all day and gun oil all day, but it doesn't bother me. It don't give me no headaches, nothing like that. So I run with whatever I got. I saw a little sale on this Vulcan stuff right here and copped it. Easy day. You need some kind of cleaning kit, and right here, what I got is the Otis cleaning kit. I'll pin a description to the video, so if you want to go pick one of these up, then you could do that. For me, I got this bad boy from SDI, Sonoran Desert Institute. I just recently graduated and got my Associate of Science in Firearm Technology. And this was really one of the first things that they sent me. And let me tell you, it's money. It's got everything that you need and it can facilitate any caliber that you got. You're gonna need the pistol that you're gonna be cleaning right here. I'm gonna clean my EDC Glock 17 right here. And it's bare bones right now. You know how I get down, all my stuff is modified, but this one ain't popped up on the list yet to be modified. So it's OEM right now. So let me clear this bad boy out. It is my EDC, so it has something in there. So we're gonna move this ammo to the side, and we are clear. Nothing in there, no magazine, nothing. We ready to get this bad boy started. So we're gonna dig in deep so I can get you close up on how I clean my weapon. We moving. All right, gun gang. Now that we dug in, let's run this. KCMOGUNZ cleaning. We clear once again. Safe direction. Boom. We lit. And we bringing this boy down. All right. Recoil spring, I'm gonna set that aside because I'm really not gonna do nothing with that. One thing I forgot to mention while we was face view is I use one of these little bins right here while cleaning, and you're gonna see why I do that right here in a second. Remove this barrel. I just shot this the other day, so it's got, and I only put 50 rounds through it. My first step. What I do is I take my solvent cleaner right here, grab my barrel, and I hit the inside of it, spray down the barrel into my little bin here, hit the chamber, lay that bad boy in there, and I hit it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that soak while I clean the rest of the pistol. So I'm gonna move this to the side. I do use gloves when I clean mine. If you gun gang and you've been watching the videos when I'm reviewing some of the upgrades that I've done, you'll see me constantly like wiping the fingerprints off my pistol, just because again, I'm that into my pistol, so I don't really want nothing on it. So with these gloves right here, it just keeps the weapon free of my fingerprints or the oil that I got on my hand, and I just rather that while I'm cleaning. So these ain't a necessity, of course. The stuff that I just talked about probably don't bother you, but for me, I like to be gloved up. All right. So next step for me is I'm gonna hit the frame first. So I'm gonna move that slide to the side. I'm gonna grab me one of these Q-tips. First thing I'm gonna do, and it's never in the same order. I could, maybe the next time I clean my pistol, I'll hit the slide first, and maybe the next time I clean it, it could be vice versa. But right now, for this video, I'm gonna hit these rails first. What I do is I just get a Q-tip and I get in there without applying the type of pressure that's gonna bend them, and I just clean that little first layer of carbon off. Just like that. As you can see, we got a little bit, not too much. Like I said, this was only 50 rounds I shot the other day, so this thing ain't gonna be too dirty, but it's about to be too clean. So with this thin cloth, what I like to do is get it all, is fold up a corner, give me a nice little point, because it's gonna get in spots where I couldn't get with that Q-tip, and I'm gonna wipe that down again. Now, as you're watching this video, you're gonna be like, man, this dude is super excessive. So just, if you're already saying that, just plan on it being like that through this whole video, because that's just how I run it when I'm cleaning my pistol. So maybe if I hold out one hand, a fuck will drop in it and I can give it to one of y'all. But just get down in the comments if you think I'm doing too much, which I'm expecting. But again, that really don't matter to me. Yeah, but just comment. Do whatever you got to do. You know what I'm talking about? So corners and get those rails. Now we good there. So next, I'm gonna take this sticker cloth, finger pop this magazine well, and I'm just gonna get all the carbon that it got in there, which is probably not gonna be much, but depending on how much you shoot, you could probably get some out of there. I'm gonna clean the top part right here, this trigger bar, this little piece right here that actuates the safety plunger. I'm gonna get that real nice and clean. Everything that I can see, wherever I can fit my finger in, I'm getting in there and I'm wiping it down. Get the locking block. All right, and we're gonna get back here on the trigger housing. I could do a detail cleaning, but I'm not gonna do that. I actually haven't done that yet, but you know, depending on how much you shoot, and I'm gonna keep saying that, you may have to do that at some point. All right, so boom, I'm good there. And what I like to do also, let me get this Q-tip that I salvaged that wouldn't get too much dirt. What I like to do is get right in here in this little corner, right here, this little hole right here, right behind the trigger bar. I like to get in there. So I'm gonna use this Q-tip and I'm just gonna move it around in there and just pick up any kind of carbon that built up in here. And I can already see that we got a lot. Look at that. Don't play that. Nope, I want that out. I'm gonna hit it again. Make sure you can see that. Now again, this ain't a necessity. I mean, your weapon is gonna work just fine without you doing this, but I want it off of mine. That's just how I run it. All right. So now I'm gonna take my cloth again and I'm gonna get right here at the frame, at the edge of the frame where because that carbon buildup really gets right there on the edge. So I wanna make sure that's all off of there. You can really tell after your first 5 to 10 shots that it's building up right there. Boom. I don't really need to do nothing with the trigger, and because all of this right here stays fairly clean while you're shooting. One thing you could also do is lift up your slide release and get right there where it lays, but you probably won't get too much off of there. Oh, BS, look at that. Got a good little portion off of that where it lay at. So we're gonna run that again. Lift that bad boy all the way up. Just get all of that off of there. Look at that. Dirty. All right, so that should be good. Also, you could lift it up, wipe the back of it with the towel. That'll probably be easier route. And we good, we Gucci. Frame done. Moving on to the slide. I get my little kit right here with my tools. Assemble my brush. We Gucci. And what I like to do before I start brushing with this thing, and I do it throughout the whole cleaning process, I put this on the corner, I take that brush, and I make sure it don't got nothing on there from the last cleaning. Because what's the point if you're just putting dirt on there when you're trying to get it off, right? So, cleaning right here, brushing right here on top where the safety plunger rests. As soon as I'm done with that portion, I'm wiping that off. Look at that. That's what I just got off of the brush. That right there. So keep that in mind. Now, I'm gonna get right here where that firing pin pop out without pushing too hard in there and breaking the bristles off into that hole where the firing pin comes out. Right there. Just good enough to clean that surface, the little edge of the extractor right there. Boom, we money. And I hit the towel right off top of it just to get any little pieces that I need to get out of there that I just brushed off that didn't remove completely. And luckily my fingers ain't too big. They big, but they ain't too big to where I can't get in here and hit it like that. Next, I like to fold my thicker towel just enough to fit in these little crevices right here next to this little block right there, and get that out. Clean whatever is in there that you can't see with the naked eye, which would be a light coat of carbon. Check that out. Dirty. Get the other side right there by the safety plunger. And I don't really hold back on the pressure right here. This slide is pretty thick, and I don't think you can hurt it by pushing down and pushing that safety plunger at the same time. So I get it in right here. Apply some pressure. Carbon. Let's go. Right back here. As much as we can. Just get that towel in there because your finger won't go, so you can get that towel, get enough towel, and push it right down in there. Boom. We money. Now, on the inside of it, I'm wiping it down. Easy day. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my pinky and I'm gonna finger pop the hell out of the front of this bad boy just to get all of that carbon off of that spot where you can't reach. That's pretty clean. We wasn't even really dirty right there. You get that spot. Boom. The smaller one. Boom. That's good. So now, a normal person will be done, but me, I'm not. I'm still moving. So this, what I'm about to do next, is where this comes in super clutch for me. I take this thinner towel. And I put this hook into the part of the towel to where it's protruding right there, not through the towel, but just enough to where it's poking. And it's defining the little hook. It's got cloth on there. And then I take that hook while it's covered in that cloth, put it in that rail, put it in this little cutout where the rails connect the slide to the frame, and then I wipe that out without applying too much pressure, because if you apply too much pressure, you're gonna get through the cloth and potentially scratch that. And that's not what I want. As you can see, not too crazy, because like I said, I clean my stuff all the time. That's just the little bit that I got from the 50 rounds that I shot the other day. Now I'm gonna hit the other side. What we got. And just to go a step further, there it is, me being a little bit more extra. I prepare it again, get some of that solvent, hit it, and then run it again. Money. That's what I like to see. All right, so now, if I'm not mistaken, that slide is done. Easy day. Boom. So now I'm moving straight back to the barrel. It's been sitting in that solvent. It should be good and ready to get hit. I'm gonna clean off my brush. All right, we good. I'm gonna hit right here, the chamber. Get under here where the locking lugs is, all on the side. Right here on top of the chamber where it meets the top of the slide. Boom, straight. This is where them gloves come in handy, because that carbon is all, or that solvent, this barrel is soaked in that solvent, so it's on the gloves and not my hands, obviously. Boom, we in there. Hit that barrel face, we good. Now, I'm wiping this bad boy off. Easy day. Think we done? No, we not. Next, the real ones know we gotta clean that bore. Brush there, and we're gonna get my little snake here. Boom, money. Attach that bad boy. Bow. And we're gonna run it. Some people say I only do this 1 or 2 times. I'm excessive. I run it like 3, 4 times. Just cause I'm excessive. That's just the way I get down. Boom. All right, I'm done with that. For my next step, I'm taking some of these patches. Just gonna take a few of those out. And I'm gonna use this little ring here to run the patch through. So for these patches specifically, you got little cuts through there. 6 of them. You got 1 here, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. So I'll take the one closest to the middle and I'll run this through it. Just like that, where it's protruding a little bit. I make a little fold. It's harder with the gloves on, but we're gonna get through it. Fold it towards that little cut. Get it through there, a corner through, and pull it through just a little bit. And then, boom, we're gonna pull it up like that. So now I can run this bad boy through it and then without it coming off. Again, some people run it twice. Hold up, let me show you that first pass. Look at that. Dirty, dirty. I'm gonna run it one more time, boom. And what I like to do, this patch, I mean, it's dirty on one side, but it's still clean on the other side. So I like to preserve that. Some people probably would throw that away, but I'm like, nah, this is still, we steal money. So make sure you're on the clean side. I think the clean side is gonna go through this time. Same process, run that through a little bit, pull it, boom, it ain't going nowhere. Now I'm going through one more time, 2 more times, maybe 3. All right, so now that ain't got nothing on it. So next, I'm gonna run another one with some oil on it. Boom, run it once. I can already see the shine in there. Boom, run it twice. We Gucci. Get rid of that. Actually, I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep that one in here. And in a second, you'll see why I'm gonna keep this one. Because it's not dirty, the barrel's clean, it's just got oil on it. Light coat of oil in there. So now, I'm gonna oil this thing and put it back together. So, reassembly. What I like to do when I'm oiling mine, and I'm sure this is the same as a lot of people in the gun community, but I'm putting a dot here where the rail, where the frame and the slide makes love. Boom, boom. Put some there. I'll put a dot right here. Set that on a rag and let it soak off on there. And I'm gonna put some here. Boom. It don't need to be nothing too crazy. I'm gonna put some here. Boom. We good. Maybe just a little. Boom, right there on the plunger. Easy. Now, for my barrel, I'm gonna get this with a good portion of it, nothing too crazy. Gloves come in handy here again. And I'm just gonna hit that barrel. Give it that little factory new shine. Right here on the chamber and the feed ramp as well. Just get it to where it's slick. Get in there, locking lugs, boom. And from there, right into the slide. Easy day. Wipe my hands real quick. And I'm gonna put recoil spring in. Easy. Now, marry them up. We straight. And it's smooth again. Little functions check. Boom. Easy day. And that's it, gun gang. That's how I run mine. This thing is factory clean. And it's even better because when it comes to you, it comes with a couple rounds already ran through it. This one right here is even cleaner than the factory, than what you're gonna get right out of the box. So let's get face view and wrap this up. We moving. So there you have it, gun gang. That's how I clean my weapon. I hope you learned something from this video. The EDC is good and clean and ready to go back to work. Actually, hopefully I don't have to put it to work while I'm EDCing. God forbid, right? Hopefully I showed you some things that you maybe didn't know. If not, then hopefully I showed you a way to clean it more in depth than taking 3 to 5 minutes on yours. I got a lot of things coming. The channel it's been doing great. I mean, I'm not a well yet in this game, but I'm gonna get there. I'm coming for you, Corleone. Let's go. So I got some things coming up. I'm gonna compare a few different weapons. And I don't know which 2 I'm gonna do yet. I'm kind of waiting until I get a lot more of them modified before I start comparing them. Speaking of ones modified and videos coming up, I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek on the next mod that I'm gonna do. It's gonna be that XDM 40. I'm not gonna, hey, just a little sneak peek. And the one after that, I just needed a moment of silence because this one right here, the Glock 20, Just a little sneak, just a little quick look at what we doing over here. That's it. That's all you get on that one, man. But be on the lookout for those videos, man. If you ain't following me on Instagram, go and do that. Make sure you like and subscribe this video. If you ain't Gun Gang and you ain't following me, then you probably should be. Go ahead and like and subscribe this video. Follow me on IG. That's KCMOGUNZ, guns with a Z. You see it right there. That's easy day. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff moving. I got some ideas on how I'm gonna edit my videos. I'm trying to just elevate. I'm trying to get on another level. Stick with me, Gun Gang. I don't really got too much more for you. All I ask is that you treat every weapon as if it were loaded. Never point a weapon at anything you don't intend to shoot. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire, and keep your weapon on safe until you're ready to fire. Be great, keep it 100, and always watch your six. Merch, right? And lastly, just be Gun Gang. It's easy. Hit the subscribe button. I don't even care if you share it. Just hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and let's move. Gun Gang.